The secret time travel experiments have been conducted in the shadows, hidden from public eyes. That in dark laboratories, far from the reach of ordinary people, governments and rogue scientists have attempted to manipulate time itself. From military cover-ups to bizarre disappearances, these are the stories of forbidden time travel experiments you were never supposed to know. The year is 1943, World War II is at its peak, and the United States is desperate to gain an edge. Enter the Philadelphia experiment, a top-secret military operation said to have been conducted aboard the USS Eldridge. The U.S. Navy was testing ways to make ships invisible to enemy radar. But according to mysterious whistleblowers, something far more bizarre happened that day. As high-voltage electromagnetic fields surged through the ship, eyewitnesses claimed that the USS Eldridge didn't just disappear from radar, it vanished from physical reality itself. Then, minutes later, boom! The ship was seen hundreds of miles away in Norfolk, Virginia, before suddenly reappearing back in Philadelphia. But here's where things get horrifying. When the ship was inspected, some crew members were found fused into the metal walls, their bodies grotesquely merged with the ship's structure. Others were found wandering, lost in a daze, mumbling about time slips and other dimensions. The U.S. Navy has denied everything. But could this be an early attempt at time travel, one that went terribly wrong? Deep in the forests of Montauk, New York, an abandoned military base sits in eerie silence. To outsiders, it's just another Cold War relic. But for conspiracy theorists, Camp Hero is something far more sinister. Whispers of secret government experiments, mind control, and even time travel surround its name. According to insiders, deep underground, scientists once tested a device called the Montauk chair, a machine that supposedly allowed subjects to see through time. One test subject, a young boy, was strapped into the chair while massive control panels hummed around him. Suddenly, a wormhole opened in front of him, pulling his very existence into the unknown. Some claim the experiments went further, that Montauk housed a functioning time tunnel, allowing people to step into different eras. But something went wrong. A subject, his mind overstimulated, manifested a monstrous entity from his own nightmares. The beast tore through the underground facility before scientists could shut the project down. The base is abandoned, or is it? By the 1980s, the facility was officially decommissioned. But even today, visitors report strange electromagnetic disturbances, eerie voices, and warnings from men in black suits. Could the experiments still be happening deep underground? Maybe time itself is still being manipulated just beneath our feet. Imagine being just 10 years old and told you were about to step into a machine that would send you through time. Sounds like science fiction, right? But some believe the US government actually experimented with time travel on children. This is the shocking claim behind Project Pegasus, a supposed top-secret program from the 1960s and 70s, allegedly run by the CIA and DARPA. The main whistleblower behind Project Pegasus is Andrew Biago, a former attorney who claims that as a child, he was recruited into a classified government experiment. According to him, children were used because their brains adapted better to the stress of time travel. His wildest claim? That he was sent back to witness historical events, including Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address in 1863. He even says there's a blurry old photograph where he appears as a young boy, dressed in oversized 19th century clothes. According to Biago, Project Pegasus didn't just send people back in time, it also teleported them across space. He describes massive Tesla teleportation tunnels, which were swirling energy gateways that could instantly transport people anywhere. But the craziest part? He claims that in the 1980s he was part of a secret mission to Mars, via a jump room located in a US government facility. And he wasn't alone. He insists that a young Barack Obama was also part of the same Mars program under the name Barry C. Toro. Is any of this true? The US government, of course, denies everything. But there are declassified CIA documents proving that the US studied remote viewing, psychic spying, and even time perception experiments during the Cold War. If teleportation or time travel experiments did exist, it wouldn't be the first time the government kept game-changing technology hidden from the public. What if Project Pegasus was real? Could it be possible that the US cracked the secret of time travel decades ago, and that children were the first test subjects? And if so, where are those time travelers now? Maybe, just maybe, some of them never returned.